Welcome. If you're a new viewer here, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified about videos uploaded from this channel. The topics that we're making the cut for today: man executed in Westmoreland for a kid reprisal, police high-speed chase with gunmen in Kingston. The police said that yesterday murder of a 48-year-old man was a reprisal of Saturday night gunslaying of Andrew Campbell, popularly called Kid, at an illegal offshore party. About 11:20 a.m., 48-year-old car wash operator Cosman Looney, he was shot and killed during a blaze battle by unknown aliases in Big Bridge community. His killing came just hours after Campbell's murder during an illegal party on a quay close to Big Bridge, Westmoreland. The source said the party was held on a quay to avoid the police. Police said that Campbell was shot and killed at about 8:30 Saturday night during his attempt to calm two patrons who got into a fight at a party. During the altercation, he intervened to make peace between the two. While doing so, he was shot. The man Looney, who was killed, is believed to be a close relative of one of the men who was involved in the altercation. A police source said his relative was blamed for Campbell's death. The police can't definitely confirm if it was a reprisal, but there was a murder Saturday night that took place at an illegal event, and based on the information that the police are getting, is that today's yesterday murder is a reprisal for that murder, the police source said. Speaking with Superintendent of Police Adrian Hamilton, said the police had difficulty in accessing the scene of Saturday night killing, but were eventually assisted to the area by members of the Marine Division. The police officer said investigations were at a delicate stage, but revealed that the police have detained 6 persons and seized 2 motorcycles as the probe of the 2 killing continues. As a matter of fact, our investigations will be widened to include other crimes that have been committed in the space since recent times. Pointing to the efforts that were put in place to transport patrons to Saturday night's event, Hamilton said the creative ways in which people are having illegal parties are of concern to the police. The police said Hamilton would have zero tolerance approach in ensuring people obey measures implemented under the Disaster Risk Management Act and appeal to residents to desist from holding illegal events. He said that over the past week, more than 60 people were prosecuted for breaches of the act. Am I the only one who realizes that every time an illegal party took place, somebody dropped out after or during the party? But just I wonder if I'm me alone, say that really happened. It looks so because people still take up themselves for a party. Look how far them put for them party now. We out in the sea. Because them a try to avoid the police and not thinking about safety. What if something had happened? Nobody never had to think about the party, you know. Not one soul. And you know what the funniest part about it? Probably if the party was on land and him get shot and them assist him to the hospital, probably the man would have lived. But the fact that them they way out in the sea and them have no way of reaching back to shore until the boats will carry them out there, come back for them, and probably them get about their specific time for come get them. So nobody at all can leave the party until the party is over with. I wonder if you understand what I say. So if them did do it on land, probably the person's life would have saved. And let's not skip the fact that the man who was shot and killed was not involved in the altercation. He was just trying to cool it down, and that is where 3 points get taken. And that is so unfortunate. That's why you say when people see things that happen to other people, them just walk like them to say you can't blame them because these are the things that they are running from. Just imagine you are trying to cool down something, and in the process you get damaged. How would you feel? How you expect your family member them to feel? Them not gonna feel pleased with that, you know. And this is the reason why violence will not stop, and that is the sad truth. And best believe them are going to find some type of way for blame the government for this. Them are going to say, oh well, them should make party of keepers who would go to the sea or would go to the river or wherever them go. Them wouldn't have to go there, them could have keep it on land. And if anything happen, them could have carry the person to hospital. But how about you start obeying the rules? I always hear old people say, you know, who can't hear must feel. So it look like that really and truly reach some of we Jamaicans, because we really don't hear, we feel like say anything we mind tell we for do. We're supposed to can do it without having to explain ourselves to nobody. So that is what keep on getting us in big trouble.
Up first this evening, one of 5 people who were shot in a drive-by shooting in central Kingston yesterday evening has died. The shooting resulted in a high-speed police chase which ended in Harbourview, St. Andrew. The deceased is 20-year-old Dante Goburn of a central Kingston address. We understand the other victims are in stable condition. Now, aside from the motive for the shooting, the police are also investigating how the gunmen got hold of license plates which are only used on official government vehicles. Kirk Wright has that story.
Here's where the 5 people were shot last evening, 4 men and a woman. It took place at the intersection of George's Lane and Law Street in central Kingston. The police believe the 5 were shot in reprisal for previous shootings in a long-standing gang conflict.
The division has been plagued with ongoing gang violence, so the attack, we believe, is associated with continued gang violence in the division.
So last evening, sometime after 6, the gunmen traveling in a Toyota Probox motorcar went to the intersection of George's Lane and Law Street and fired on the 5 people. 1 died later in hospital.
Dante Goburn, a 20-year-old laborer, has succumbed, unfortunately. He is not a known violence producer.
A police team from the Kingston Central Police Division witnessed the shooting and started a chase which ended up in Harbourview. The police unit seemed to have ended up in the back of the getaway car, which crashed in a signpost at the gas station in Harbourview. 4 men from the Probox were arrested and 2 guns seized.
Without saying much about the men who were held yesterday, are they known any at all to the police? Are they from this division?
Yes, a few of them are known to us.
But the license plates that were affixed to the car the gunmen were traveling in had on those only used on official government vehicles.
There is an ongoing investigation regarding the license plate, which is a government plate. At this time, we don't have much information, but the investigations are ongoing.
The police commissioner has praised the police for capturing the suspects. Kirk Wright, TVJ News.